Below Deck goes in just before it. Queen of the Palace is backing away. Not too happy at this stage. Goes in now, all set. Starter hits the lever, they sent on their way. The favorite Below Deck broke 5 lengths slow. Queen of the Palace is the early leader that's gone off to show the way. Sky Velocity's in second. Lily of the Niles on the outside third. They followed in behind those by Lady Luck in the purple cap with Light of Day on its inside. Then Green Fame further back. 2 lengths Kilmarnock is in the red cap. Just a tad headstrong, followed by Double Trade on its outside. And Below Deck has recovered from a tardy start. Just races 2 lengths behind the second last horse. Coming down to the last 900 meters and out in front is Queen of the Palace is going to guide them into the home straight. From in second, Lily of the Nile and Sky Velocity's down the inside third. The blue cap, Lady Luck is further back. They followed by Light of Day, Green Fame in the white headgears on the right hand side. Then Below Deck, still got about 8 lengths to make up. 500 to go now, and Lady Luck puts in a claim. Kilmarnock, Green Fame is on the stand side. Queen of the Palace and Sky Velocity are still there now as they come down to the last 300 meters. It's Lady Luck in front from Sky Velocity. Kilmarnock and Below Deck starts to warm up on the outside. In front is Sky Velocity, Below Deck and Lady Luck down the inside. Light of Day is also flying, and then came Green Fame, but it's Sky Velocity. Below Deck is coming home strongly on the outside. Below Deck won it from Sky Velocity. Then came Light of Day, and Lady Luck was further back in the field. By Wilgebosroet and Maritzfontein, and owned by Maritzfontein Pty Limited nominee Mrs. Jessica Gell. 2 off the right hand side is Below Deck. Lady Luck is in the center, the purple sleeves and cap with Sky Velocity on its inside. These were the 3 main contenders, and it came down to Sky Velocity and Below Deck. Light of Day running on nicely down the inside, but Below Deck gets up to it, and a nice salute from Richard Fourie as they cross the line. 5:11.69, that's how they cross the line.
It's a case of deja vu. Back in the winner's box, Richard Fourie and Alan Greeff teaming up with Below Deck. Daughter of Give Me the Green Light to find the winner's box and win race 5. And Richard, the race really wide open with the scratching of the favourite. Everything played into her hands. It's taken a while, but her merit rating is finally finished. Finally dropped. And another horse that's really benefited from trying the blinkers.
Yeah, blinkers on. Obviously, her biggest downfall is she's a bit slow out the gates. She did it again. Yeah, maybe like 2 legs or so. But she recovered quickly. She wasn't detached, which is nice. And I know her, she's got a small burst, and I just had to sit through them and wait a little bit longer. So I only started really looking for a bit of daylight through the 350 and so on, just to establish a run and then wait a little bit longer just so I can have a kick when it's needed. So great training. Well done to the boss. Well done to the owners. She's a nice filly. I think she's pretty well bred. And yeah, what can I say? She deserves the win. She's been a long time that she hasn't won. So we take the win with both hands and see if we can win another one with her.
Most definitely. Just quickly touching on the slow out the gates, having a look at the surfaces they race on, if they are versatile and they act on both surfaces, it must be a little bit easier to overcome a slow start on the turf.
Always. The poly, we do really good fractions out the pens to get position, and they don't quite come back to you. Whereas the grass, a little bit more forgiving. The guys will sort of roll on for 2-3 furlongs, take a little breather, and make a race of it at the top, like somewhere down the straight, and just allows it just to catch up. I think the blinkers definitely did the trick with the extra furlong. Like I said, great training feat from the boss. He deserves the wins. When we looked at the card this morning, I was like, oh, we're in the deep end here because don't know what to expect, and she came out on top winning. So a good win from the filly. A win full of courage from her. She really put it well together. So thank you to everybody all around and to my sponsors at Richmond.
Spot on.
Thank you.
Always nice to hear a little bit of feedback from the jockeys, learn a little bit more about how the races pan out, and it has done exactly that for Below Deck today. Ellen, having a look at her, I've got to say very well done to Maritz Fontaine, just for their patience, because I was going back through the stats here. She arrived in May last year. She's taken 10 runs and what's that, good couple of months, and it's taken that long for her merit rating to locally drop 14 points to allow her to find the winner's box today.
Yeah, and no, it's very well done to Maritz Fontaine, and well done to Richard. 638 days since her last win, and I don't want to sound like I want to have a graph, but for a horse to take so long to become competitive in the handicap is hats off to the owner, because to hang around with horses for so long, well done. They deserve the win, and congratulations. So they persevered, and they eventually got the reward. Well done, Steve. Well done, Jess in America. Hopefully I'm not sure if they're awake yet, but if they are, hope you enjoyed it.
I'm sure they will. Ellen, well done.
Thank you.
Yard is having a real peach of a day, winner number 4. And just to reiterate, Ellen's congratulations there to Maritz Fontaine owners, Volkerbos and Maritz Fontaine bred. Well done for your patience. It has taken a while, and both yourself and your filly are very well-deserved winners this afternoon.